Take a comfortable sitting position on your mat, preferably. Few inhales and exhales. Inhale. Hold at the top for a second or so and exhale. Inhale, fill it up. And exhale. Spinal cord is straight, hips balanced, shoulders relaxed, head, neck, upper shoulder aligned, mind focused in the now. Well, this is our general yoga class, but sometimes I do add some therapeutic elements to it. And today I'll do a few things I'll talk about and show a little bit about digestive health, and not only just yoga, but also for our ahara also, not only just ahara and vihara, so lifestyle and food, which is intricately linked with digestive health. So with that, I will start my prayer. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviriyam Karavabahai Tejasvina Bhitamastama Vitvisa Bahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Okay. So just a little introduction, digestive health, the gut is considered a lot of times as a second brain, though there is a trend, and in fact in Ayurveda, the gut is considered as even primary, not only for its primary role as a digestive organ, but it's also is a very intelligent organ. Just like the brain processes images and transforms into a projection of thoughts and emotions, gut also processes food and understands the food and breaks it according to the need of the whole body. So there is a direct correlation with the gut and the brain. It's called a gut-brain linkage. So there's continuous signaling going on between the upper parts to the mid part of the body. And there are few nerves going around, notably the vagal system, which from the 10th cranial all the way, it is connected to the heart, lung, and stomach. So, and they can be controlled not only just by physical asanas, but also with breath and also with mind. So the tools are not necessarily just a physical something we do in the stomach and your digestive system will improve, which is true, it will improve. But there is a lot of other subtle methods like pranayama we do in the morning. In fact, there was an article, and it's coming up these days after COVID, how breath is so important, not only for respiratory system, but cardiovascular system, skin, eyes, gut, and so on. So everything is meshed together. Everything is tightened together. It's like an orchestra, but if there's a mistune in one part, the whole orchestra gets affected. So we have to do it in a holistical fashion. But sometimes, if you have any issues in digestive system or a lung issue or infection or things like that, we also need to focus on that smaller piece of it. So we'll do general yoga today, but I will also talk about some of the digestive things that we can do if you have a stomach issue, indigestion, and so on. One of the things is very, very important is food. So, the general recommendation is to have certain type of food, depending on your body type, vata, pitta, kapha, or combination. You are prone to certain food items in certain ways. For example, if your pitta is out of control, a small thing like a coriander tea can be of great help. If your vata, general vata, that's also like a constipation or stomach issues, in general, anxiety. If you do jeera water, jeera tea, that kind of mitigates it. If you have constipation in general, drink warm water. Not boiled water, but slightly cooled down. The recommendation is between room temperature to a warm water. That's the kind of range. Cold water means room temperature water. And warm water is warm water. However you can tolerate, that needs to be sipped and drunk throughout the day, before and after meal. And sometimes if you're eating a dry food, if you're not eating unctuous food, dry food, you can always sip with warm water to help the swallowing and so forth. The other aspect of digestion is swallowing, chewing. This is like the third gut in the mouth. When we eat something, it needs to be chewed. It needs to be the saliva, which has different types of enzymes, amylase and other things, helps digest the food over here. And then when you slip it in, there's less impact on the digestive system, stomach itself. If you have a weak stomach, one of the ways of doing better digestion-wise is to chew and enjoy the food. That's why it's recommended that when you eat, you don't get disturbed. You focus on your food, you chew it, you enjoy it, and then move it in. Enjoyment, the mental piece, is also very, very important. When you eat, enjoy it. Don't enjoy it, don't eat it. And be aware of what you are eating. There are so many issues like choking and this and that. A lot of times those happen because we're not thinking. There's a yogic practice as well as Ayurvedic practice that while eating, don't talk. Doesn't happen quite a lot, but keep that in mind and keep your general trend is less talk. When you eat, I know in table people sit down and talk and so many things, but keep that in the back of your mind that sometimes it can be destructive in the sense it can go to the wrong channel and cause some pain. So with that, I'll start the general yoga. And so keep in mind the digestive issue is deeply related to your, in general, the digestive juices that are being formed, the enzymes that are, the hydrochloric acid and the whole thing that goes into the stomach. Those are very, very important. But triggering of those depends on your whole nervous neuropsychiatry and your mind and your breath. So breathing well and a peaceful mind will also help your digestion in the long run, may not be in the short run. So if you have a diarrhea, you have to take your medicine. If you have a constipation, you have to do something about it. But over the long run, eating peacefully, breathing properly, doing a regular physical exercise, maybe focused on some gut exercise. I'm going to show some of the gut practices, a little bit of it. And these are helpful. I have worked with a lot of patients on this with huge digestive issues. And there are certain practices which really, really help. And you always have to fine-tune it. When you do a one-on-one session, fine-tune it to get into a better spot. It takes a while. Okay, so with that, I think I'll stand up and then do a little bit of breathing and some general exercise, and then I will go into the digestive parts of it. Okay, sounds like a plan. I think most people were thinking that I will not take the class. I didn't show the notification. I didn't send out the notification till late. I was very busy last night. But that's okay. We'll have, few people here. And I also have my Facebook Live. So we are okay, good to go. And for those who missed the only I can send you the link so that you can listen to my introduction, which I think is important to understand. Okay, so let me adjust my camera a little bit. You will stand. So Tadasana, shoulders squared, feet hip distance apart, or maybe you can put it together also, depending on how you feel today. Spinal cord is straight, tummy is tucked in slightly, not too tight, and hands flowing down. A couple of long inhales and exhales. Inhale and exhale. And then, since we are focusing on the digestive issues, let's inhale and exhale through our stomach for a couple of times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And relax. Inhale up, palms in the front, and exhale. Inhale out. And exhale. Together. Inhale, deep inhalation. And exhale. very slow. Just to a count. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhalation is always longer than inhalation. And if we can, in our daily routine, daily breathing, whenever we are aware, keep that in mind. If you're inhaling normally, say you're normally inhaling. Between inhale, exhale. Whenever you are aware, take a deep breath and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We talked about the 4-1-6 cycle quite a lot. So in your mind, keep that. It's not possible because we don't really consciously breathe. But whenever you are aware, that's why we are doing yoga, to be aware of ourselves. You look at your breath. You be aware of your breath. 2 more rounds. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And exhale. And relax. Okay. So when you are doing the same routine with full awareness and focus on your stomach and being aware that there is a gut brain linkage and very peacefully focusing energies in the gut region, that makes a shift in how your body is performing in the digestive process. Okay, there are some studies and more are coming out on this. So it's all very correlated, as you know. And we need to be very, very aware of it. In modern, even modern medicine also is slowly recognizing this. Because in modern medicine, everything is kind of separate. They're all specialists. But now a lot of people are coming together in a more collaborative fashion. And that is the original idea of health. It's total, is the summation of everything. Okay? Clasp your palms. Inhale. Up. And exhale. Inhale. 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 Up and hold the breath. And exhale. Okay, very good. Now we'll do raise the heel, ankle stretch, second side, straight, inhaling up, slowly synchronize the palm and the and the heels. And exhale. Down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Two more rounds. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale completely. Hold the position. Maybe clasp your palms and make a namaskar mudra. Hold it, hold it, hold it, balance it, and exhale. Very good. We can put our palms together like this. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Okay. Squeeze your two palms, grasp them, each other, and hug them and squeeze and relax. Inhale, squeeze and relax. Inhale, squeeze and relax. Inhale, squeeze and relax. Last one. Inhale, squeeze and relax. Few finger rolls. Always good to do. Always handy. Always good for your dexterity of your fingers. Inhale, push it out. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Exhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. Now, as we are standing, let's do our upper portions, the head, neck. Some of the sukshma vyamas we do, some of the, breathing, normalizing processes we follow. So exhale. Inhale, automatic. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, automatic. Exhale on the side. Last one. And relax. Up and down, head. Inhale. And exhale. 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 Very good. Okay. Few more slow breathing types. So you can do exhale, Left leg up, release. Right leg up, release. Left, release. Release. Left and left. 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 And left. And relax. So we'll do a little bit of, so one of the things that I want to introduce today is a process called, when you have constipation or constant issues with your digestive system, to clean it out. A lot of times we do a process called Shankha Prakshala, and there's a lighter version and a deeper version. I'll show you a few things you can do with me. It's good for overall system. It's a little more dynamic. So I'm going to introduce it after I do a few more breathing practices. So normalize your breath, and then we'll go faster out, and we'll come back to our calmer version later. So let's spread our legs out. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. And exhale. And exhale. Exhale. Look up to the top. Mind on the motion. Exhaling and inhale and exhale and inhale and relax. We'll do a few more things. As you are here, you can do a little bit of inhale and exhale. Go down as much. Just light version. And exhale. And exhale. And exhale. And exhale. And relax. Okay. And do a little twist. Exhaling. Exhale. Exhale. So moving the upper body and the torso here to a certain extent, but trying to keep the lower body like stable. No, don't go like this. Keep this stable. If you need, you can put your hand here. Exhale. Exhale. But this is a better version. and relax. Little bit of shoulder, just to make that relaxation happen a bit more. Bit here, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Other way around. Exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Very good. Okay. Now we are going to give you a little bit of process, just simple process. It's very commonsensical, and we'll do that intuitively also. So supposing you are having heaviness in your stomach, and you're not having your excretion properly, you're a little congested here, constipated to a certain extent, and it's kind of becoming a chronic thing, on and off. You're having this. It's a good thing to do maybe once a month to start with. It's a process called, as I said, Anka Prakshalana. There's a bigger version. I'll show you a smaller, lighter version with my modifications and innovations, because it's not always possible to do the full yogic version all the time. It's hard to do, especially on your own, unless you are like a real practicing yogi. It's hard to do. So one of the things is, as I said before, drink warm water. That does a lot of trick. Okay. You can also drink CCFT. Okay. Fennel, cumin, and coriander. Put in a mortar, just do a little bit of thing, and either you can boil it or you can just put hot water, sip it for a while, drink it for a while. It doesn't have to be hot. You can drink the warm water as the seeds settle down. You can drink it, or you can strain it out. Drink it. These are good items to have so that your digestive system calms down. The dryness in your colon starts disappearing, and you can eliminate much better. A good elimination is good health. Okay, a bad elimination is correlated to ill health. There are so many reasons for that, but there's simple tricks I'm saying. Now, coming back to the process, if you want to do it, it's like maybe a half an hour process. So you have to drink a lot of water. You say you drink. Say I have a bottle here. Take a bottle of maybe this much of water, preferably warm, and you drink it. I don't have hot water here or warm, it's just room temperature. And what we do is we do some dynamic process. It's pretty commonsensical. We do that. Even after drink water, we do skipping or running. It kind of helps your elimination process. So what we'll do is we'll start doing this. So let's do this. We do that all the time in our standard yoga classes. This is slightly modified, so keep it in mind. I'm doing things which you have already done, and you can do. You can do some jumping. You can do this, jumping jack. Up, 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 up. up and down. Slow down. We'll come back to it. So basically, we are giving some dynamic vibratory motion to the whole body. Okay, we'll do this ankle stretch on top. Inhale and exhale. 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 Now we can do a few more things. Inhale and exhale. Exhale, 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 and exhale. You can stretch it up again. Go up, exhale, 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 and exhale, exhale, and exhale, and let it go. Okay. Now we can do some Padahastasana in a quicker version, which is hand to feet quickly, but be aware of your back conditions. If you have any back issues, don't do it that fast. Do whatever is good for you, whichever you are comfortable with. So inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, and exhale. Okay, fast, fast, fast. So we'll come it down a little bit. How do we come down? Put your stomach, arms in the stomach, and do simple belly breathing, standing. Inhale and exhale. 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 Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And relax. So you see what I'm trying to do. I'm giving an overall vibration. I'm doing dynamic stuff, and I'm also focusing on the stomach. And we are drinking. So at this point, if you still have constipation, maybe hard constipation, you drink more water. You drink water. So you keep like a big bottle or a couple of bottles of water, warm water, and slowly, little by little, put it in. So take a lot initially. Do all this stuff, doesn't happen. Take another glass of water, put it in, and then again we start the process. Exhale, 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 exhale. And relax. Very good. Now we'll do another round of belly breathing. Supposing we still are not, it's not clear up. Put your palms there. Inhale and exhale. 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 Okay, so now you can at this time also do a little bit of yogic walk, a little faster on the toes, walk around. And ask your body to do its job, to get rid of the toxins. Talk to your body, talk to your stomach, talk to your colon, talk to your digestive processes to come back to normal. So do this self-talk as you do this. It's very, very important. They're not anecdotal. These are actually putting in a lot of, mind-body integration together. It's very, very important to understand. So, we grew up with the idea that some of these are like just practices, meaningless practices, but they're actually not meaningless. There's a lot of deep thought. Yeah. So I'll do some lying down postures, which are very good for general digestive as well as colon cleansing. So let me adjust my cameras a bit. So what we'll do here, we'll go to Bhujangasana, which is Kota, but we'll do a little bit of different Kota. So again, Uttanasana, and then come back, inhale, and try to look at the right. Maybe put the right leg, the legs a little bit spread out. And exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. And relax. Just a little relaxation. Now we'll do a swing, which is a dynamic swing, which again helps the process of elimination. And maybe at this point you can drink a little bit of warm water. Downward dog and Bhujangasana. Exhale, inhale. 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 And relax. Relax in Vajrasana, or you can lie down in Matanasana. Okay? And just take a little rest. Do that belly breathing again. Very mildly. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Okay, now we'll do a special posture, breathing and an asana here. We'll do both. We'll show you how that can help. And this is a general, you can do this as a general practice because it's just not only for constipation, but it's good for a lot of digestive issues. Whether you have heartburn, acidity, even IBS, other hundreds of digestive issues that can happen. You can have even diarrhea. All of these can be helped. Diabetes is very important for diabetes because it stimulates the pancreatitis and other organs which can help modulating your sugar in the blood and insulin. So sit here, Adi Mushti, you know this, Bala Mushti, the yogic fist with the thumb inside. Put it on both sides of your navel. If you can sit like this, you cannot sit, use a pillow here or a roll here, depending on where the problem is. If it's in the knee, the pillow here. If it's in the ankle, put a roll. You can roll your mat and put it there. So, in general, however you're comfortable with, and if you cannot do this, you can do like this and do like that. You can do a maximum, so you can go like this. You can do like this. Not as effective, but it's good enough. Here, on the two sides of the navel, exhale slowly, as much as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And the last one, we'll just exhale, go there, stay there for a while with normal breath, and inhale, come back. So exhale. And inhaling, come back up. This is something you can do even on the chair. So this is a small routine I've shown you. There's another one for general health. So after doing this, you can come back up and do what's called the Agnishtara Kriya, or flapping the stomach. We open this. You can do is stand like this, exhale, bring it in totally, and then flap. Like this. Let's show you. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. You can do a few times. People who have high BP and all that, be very careful. Or if you have surgery in your stomach or hernia or things of that nature, do it very carefully. So basically, you're creating a negative pressure and then going up and down using the negative pressure, which is kind of a cool thing to do. And that also could help your overall digestive fire. So what are we doing here? One is detoxifying. We're also building up the gut fire. In Ayurveda, this is called Agni. Agni is fire. And the fire, for those who are in the culture, you see the fire ceremonies we do, Havana, where you put the fire and put stuff in it, fruits and other things. And the fire burns. Sometimes there's too much fire, we have to calm it down. If it's too little fire, we have to bring it up. So these things are often self-regulatory in nature. They help control the fire so that you have a good digestive system, not overly cooking, not undercooking. That way your food is digested properly. And food is digested properly, your nutrition is going throughout the body and it's helping your health. And if the gut doesn't work, Agni is weak, your toxins are higher, you start feeling awful. And there are also, remember when we do our Agni fire ceremonies, we also put some ghee in there. In this case, it happens to be ghee is very good for health, unless you have other conditions like hyperlipidemia or cholesterol and all that stuff too high, and you need to, of course, consult somebody who knows about it. But ghee is such a thing that it increases the fire in a very optimal level, taken a little bit. So one of the recommendations I give is, before you eat anything, have a little rice, little ghee, a little Himalayan pink salt every day before you eat, and wait 5 minutes and then start eating. That really kindles your fire. So it's like putting a ghee in the fire ceremony. Fire goes up a little bit, and then you offer all your food. It's a very similar analogy and very good analogy. So it's kind of what I showed. There are different aspects of the digestive system. There are, as I said, hundreds of diseases. And then you also use herbs to treat yourself when really, really bad, or you need to get things done right. Just like you take modern medicine to a laxative or something. There are herbal supplements, which are also very good. You can use haritaki, you can use triphala. There's a mild anulomana. These are not laxative. They just eliminate slowly, create that peristalsis in the colon and eliminate stuff out very smoothly. So that's another thing you can use if you cannot do it or you have a heavy constipation. And there are other things for acid reflux and herbal, generally non-interfering, meaning not side effects. And that really helps. I use it all the time. Just came from the hospital where they loaded me up with antibiotics and steroid, both. So antibiotics, as you know, the gut flora basically gets totally wiped out. So I'm building my digestive system quickly and doing all these yogic processes and with herbs. And already I'm feeling much better. I mean, I was down and under last week, but even midweek, but from Thursday on, I've started getting better. So that's in summary what we do, and there are so many other processes. There's the process called where you drink a lot of water and self, vomit. This is another process. It sounds ugly, but it's a very good process to clean the gut, and so on and so forth. In worst case, if you have constipation, you can't do anything. Just use a laxative, maybe a milder version, than a stronger version. So that's the last resort. This should not be the first resort. We should try all these yogic processes first, or herbal processes first, and then do it. And there are a lot of herbs which are strong herbs which can affect your immunity. This is 9:57. So I'm going to slow down now. Well, let me do one round of sun salutation, because I think that's always a good thing to do. Another thing is, if you can incorporate yoga every 1 or 2 hours, just simple 1 or 2 things. 1 breathing, 1 asana, and 1 minute of contemplation. I tell you that, but I don't do it myself all the time. I sometimes try to do. It's a habit thing. So if you form that habit, especially if you're working from home, it's easier to do. That will really help your overall system, including your gut. And you can do this Mandukasana, which I showed, like going up and down. Fantastic. Another thing for digestive health is after dinner, go into this thunderbird position, which I showed before, folded, and just sit there for 5 minutes. If you have nothing better to do, if you want to watch your little TV, you can watch that. Not recommended, but that kind of keeps you up. Be there. Drink warm water, drink CCFT, drink jeera water, or cumin water, or coriander water, tea, not water, tea. You can also make cold infusion with those. There's so many things I can tell you. Another thing is, if for those who are not lactose, or those who are lactose tolerant, you can drink a little bit of milk with a little turmeric in there, golden milk they call, and I have a different formulation that I use with milk. I actually drink raw milk, pasteurize it, heat it up a lot, put my herbs, and drink it before going to bed. It's a highly sleep-inducing, calming, and eliminating. It eliminates your toxins in the morning very well. So keep that in mind as you are doing all these practices. It's just not yoga; it's the whole lifestyle change. Every day, every moment, awarefully do all these things, and we all would achieve good health. Diseases will come, but we will bounce back. That's the whole idea, right? So we can handle the stress and strain of life in a much comfortable way. So we'll do the sun salutation once, and then we will come into our pranayama and meditation. Okay, and by the way, pranayama helps your digestive system. It helps in everything, actually. In fact, in my theory is that if you cannot do anything else, do your breathing. That's the number 1 thing, breathing. Number 2 is probably a little meditation. And number 3 is all the physical things that we do. We need to do the physical things because the body is important and we need to have a direct impact. Sometimes we need a faster impact. That's why we do the physical things. If we didn't need that, then only pranayama and meditation could have worked. In fact, a lot of yogis just do that. They don't do any physical stuff yet. They're lean and healthy because they already have that control. But we don't have the control. We don't have the control of our tongue, what we eat, what we say, what we think, and therefore we have to do everything, work the hard way. Okay, let's do the sun salutation, and then we'll come back to our pranayama. Technology is not problematic. Yeah. Helpful. I don't think we can ever, despite all the artificial intelligence, will ever reach the intelligence of the cosmos. That's not good. Anyway, let's do this. Just this. Okay. I'll do a quicker version since we are doing all that good stuff. Let's start. Inhale and inhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Flat. Inhale and child. Inhale up. Exhale, downward salutation. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale into downward dog. Inhale down. Exhale, child. Inhale. Right leg up. Look up. Exhale. Left leg up. Hold your head. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. On the right side, we've done. So we'll do on the left side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale left, exhale left, into back. Inhale, exhale child. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale with caution. Exhale. Downward dog. Inhale down. Exhale child. Inhale left leg up. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Okay, now we are going to breathe. Sukhasana or Padmasana, whatever asana you are comfortable with. A year back, I couldn't do Vajrasana because of my knee issues. But thanks to an integrated approach that I went through, including surgery. I did a small surgery because there was a tear. And a physical deformation like that, it's very hard to cure yogically. So we repaired that. And then I applied the therapeutic aspects of it, and knock on wood, I can do my Vajrasana, which is a very important aspect of yoga. Without Vajrasana, it was very tough for me to a lot of it's very effective asanas like Mandukasana and so many other ones. Even my sun salutation was getting affected. So let me ask you to follow a routine every day. So in the morning, do 15 minutes of. So a lot of you are in a half an hour pranayama session here. Do that, and then maybe if you have time, do a 15-minute routine of some kind. You are doing this with me, and then every 2 hours, even if you are at work, you can do that. You can do a breathing. You can do a little stretch, yogic stretch. You can do this, that, sitting. There are so many chair asanas there. You can do that. You can do your head to thigh, head to knee with exhale and inhale. Those are all good things. You can do a mandukasana sitting in a chair. You can do up and down, Vastrika. So many things can be done. Every hour, every 2 hours. Takes 2 minutes, like a break. You always go for a coffee break. Go for a yoga break. And you can also have your coffee if you want. You can do it in the coffee room if you want. So let's make this as a habit. It's very, 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 very important. Very little investment with a lot of return. Okay, hard to get these days. Sometimes you lose all your money, but this is where you do not lose your money. You gain health. So I'm probably talking a bit more than I should, but sometimes you feel like sharing your experiences with people, even at the cost of them getting bored. But anyway, we'll start the Kapalbhati. Spinal cord is straight, shoulders relaxed, yet firm. Balanced, hips are balanced, both sides are balanced. Mind also is balanced. Neither here, not there. Not there, not there. In the middle, in the heart. Feel yourself. Close your eyes and feel yourself, your boundaries, your lights, your darknesses, your energy flows, your blood flow, your breath, your sounds. This is a topography which is an extension of everything around. In fact, it's all the same. Because of a limitation, we distinguish inner and outer. There's no difference between inner and outer. It's all the same thing. This body is just a little tiny speck, eating too much importance for itself. It's really not that important. The infinite existence is what it is. It will stay as it is. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. It's a grand illusion. So grand that it's always felt real. Okay. Kapalbhati. Let's do. And stop. Calm down, feel it. There is a calmness to this. Body moves into a calmer state after this excitement. It's just a very unique way of achieving calmness, speed. Sometimes speed it up and then slow it automatically. We'll do belly breathing because we have been doing it for a while. We'll do it again. We're talking about digestive health also. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze it in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And relax. A lot of times when we have done some nature walk or some tour in the mountains as a family or friends, we would go into a spot somewhere and do a whole bunch of yoga on the rocks, like a little, and it's highly, highly rejuvenating. Keep also that in mind. And when you are in a tour, when you're in a relaxed state, do your yoga in a much more effective way. Okay, we'll now do some Nadi Shuddhi. You're all familiar with this, but let's do it anyways. We'll do around 10 rounds, left to right, right to left. And in the belly breathing, you can also add the sound or vibrations or chanting. You can do inhale. Ooh. Inhale. Ooh. Inhale. Ooh. Inhale. This is also very effective too. Okay, now we'll do Anulam Vilam, left to right, right to left. No much instruction, just let's do it. On the 10th, I will tell you before the 10th when to stop. So Nasika Mudra, or you can do the Trisula Mudra, either way. Here, not here. Okay, here, not here. Infection can travel to the sinuses. So keep that in mind. Here, left, right, and most yoga practices I've seen, they always do like this or like that. No, don't do that. Here is a ridge, just slightly touch. It'll stop. Breathing will stop. Don't have to do much. Okay, let's start. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale right, exhale left. And continue, please. This palm is Dhyana Mudra. Three more rounds. Last round. and feel the calmness. Do some Ujjayi breath. Again, another powerful instrument for your gut health and gut-brain barrier, the gut-brain linkages, highly stimulating the vagal nerve because it kind of stimulates this whole area, goes into the 10th cranial, and the whole thing starts. The lesopharyngeal nerves systems, including the optic nerves and auditory nerves, all of that are very, very effectively, vibrated, massaged. So slight lock, not a full Jalandhar Bandha, but just simple lock. We'll do a touch. You can touch the upper. So when you breathe in, it's like a croaking, hissing, something in between sound. So it's a constricted sound. And then we eliminate with the left. We'll do 5 rounds. Okay, spinal cord is straight. Second round. Last one. And relax. You'll see a lot of sensations around the face. It's very important, interesting observation you might have. Very good for sleep apnea. Used properly at the right dosage. Just don't think you'll do 5 rounds and everything will go away. No, it doesn't happen that way. So we'll do Brahmari, again 5 rounds. You can put again here, there. I don't like to put fingers, do this, maybe safer. So inhale, tongue touching the upper part, and makara sound. Makara vibration, chanting, whatever you call it. Ma as in mother. Inhale. 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 And relax. Let's do some little massage. Warm your arm up and hold your eyes. I'm doing it a little before. I want to do a few things today. On the top of your head. You can put both. You can do like this. Hold and feel the warmth. You can do a little bit of massage if you want. on top. Then we'll do massage in the temple to warm it up. Other way around. Go to the middle. Forehead. You can move your Another thing I forgot to tell you, you might do a little oil massage if you can in the morning. Warm sesame oil or any other oil you want to have. Olive oil also is okay, a little bit warm. You can do it here, you can do it in your stomach. And if you're at home, you can use the sun a little bit, get your vitamin D up, massaging, calming down, and then take a shower. After 15 minutes, let the oil sink in, and that's one thing you can practice, a ritual you can do. Let's do a little massage on the eyebrows. Put your two here. Here, press and release. Press and release. Press and release. Press and release. Come back. Press and release. Press and release. Press and release. There you go. So on the eyes, just a little bit of, you can do a little roundabout, both sides, clockwise and anticlockwise, very lightly. Then do a little massage on the two sides of the nose, like this. A few marma points here, sensitive points of nervous energy, back of your ear. Yes, simple flow of your fingers. With a little warm oil, it's even more pleasing. Then you can do a little bit of massage on your lips. I come from the middle. And let it go. I don't know about you, but I feel very calm after this. Very soothing. We'll do 1 or 2 minutes of simple meditation. And then we'll do a closing prayer. So meditation is again the pulse reading with 3 fingers. This is the Ayurvedic pulse reading. So not like this, we'll go around roundabout and try to feel the pulse. So this is the red, there's a notch there, the radius ulna and the notch here, right here. And if you place the 3 fingers, you'll probably get pulse on all the 3 fingers. I can feel in all 3 fingers, but you may be having a difficulty on the ring finger, but do your best. It's actually determine or show your current state of affairs. Simply feel the pulse. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders, spinal cord is straight. Just relax, feel. focus on the pulse. Just try to feel the pulse. All 3 fingers. Adjust yourself. Mind only on the pulse. See where it is pulsating. The middle of the forefinger, on the side, this side or that side. Maybe it's very feeble. Middle finger, see which side it's pulsating. All over, one side, other side. Maybe it's quite voluminous and strong. Then the ring finger. Maybe it's feeble, maybe it's strong. Feel which side of the finger it is. Or all over. Fantastic. It's an assurance that we are living. So better feel it. Very calming, very calming. Try to be absorbed into it. Almost transcendental in nature. And slowly let it go. Release. Come back to your original position. We'll close it. Om Asatoma Satkamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mriturma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, thank you very much. Right at 10:30, we have finished. Thanks for joining. Even though I didn't give out a notice, I think that's part of the reason. But thanks everyone. Thanks my friend.
Thanks, Sadmay.
Thank you.